So I would be really happy if the moose gonna join us today, finally. Bit skeptical animal. I guess she saw me before I saw her. I was just moving a bit in the field.
For the first time in some days, I have a roof over my head. That's because I just need electricity in this place to charge my batteries. This morning, when we woke up in the tent, I was just going out to have a leak and I saw a
Muskox that came close to our tents, and we're just looking if we can get some photos before he's leaving, because he seems to be quite busy and moving quite fast. Sun's coming out, it rained overnight, it's really beautiful. There's fog in the trees, it's amazing right now. Just a bit cold.
Guess an old ox that didn't really have, past its time, didn't really have the strength anymore to build up a harem on himself. Yeah, right now I will just back up everything that I have on the Z6, everything that I have on the Z50. Charge batteries dry. Later, I guess I go out, and there are hopefully moose out there in the marshes. Just a lot of different stuff I could maybe see if I'm lucky. Until then, I'm just gonna warm up, watch some stuff of my material, and basically be a bit happy after some harsh days. But I made it. I really made it. So I'm a bit proud of myself.
It's just starting to rain a bit, but I think it's not so much right now, so maybe I can snap a shot or something before it really starts raining. You see that the vegetation is really nice. It's just full with birch trees and yellow leaves. The chance to see them right in here is maybe a bit problematic, so I will go down to the main road where it seems that they come out in the evening. This is kind of the area where they could just show up. So I'm taking a blind guess, but I don't have much choice because in an hour it's already sunset. So I'm just waiting here and see if I see some big silhouette in the marsh. So tomorrow I want to go into that forest in the early morning maybe, but I have to decide. Not sure how many mornings I have with good light, but I have to try every day and then maybe I get the chance. Really pretty, and it's not raining that much, so good that I went out and didn't stay inside. Since I don't have a car, it doesn't make really sense for me to stand up there and watch down, because I would never be fast enough to get to a moose, which is a kilometer from here, right? So I think waiting here on this small hill in between the marsh where some cabins are standing is pretty good. In between it's just raining a bit more, but I mean the Z6 can definitely take it. And I'm having the Z50. I'm not sure if Z50 is weather sealed, honestly, so I'm just having it in my jacket and hope for the best. And I will just basically be here until the light is gone. Just had a photographer stop by with a car, and he told me that he saw elk cow, moose cow, in where I want to go tomorrow, and that I have good chances here in any case, because I mean he has been doing this for quite a while, I guess. I've been so hungry the last couple of days. Petra said I might be homesick and that's why I'm not eating so much, but right now I remember his face. I remembered that I have chocolate in my backup, and I'm just, oh yes, I'm just gonna go in, it's gonna be warm. I can clean all my stuff, my lenses, get everything ready for tomorrow for the morning trip, and have some chocolate and the soup, and I'm feeling so satisfied and fulfilled. Relatively early. I just washed my face, gonna have breakfast. There's some light outside already. I have to speed up a bit. I didn't really feel like it was really hard to get up. But I'm out in a second. So it's around 6 o'clock, maybe 6:30. I'm getting to where I was yesterday, but I will go further in as I planned. The light is really beautiful so far. Can't really see Snøhetta. It's in the clouds still over there, but it could change really quickly. Now we'll just stop to see if I see some animals in general out here before I go in. I'm not sure if you can call this a forest or maybe it's a woodland, and it's really beautiful. A lot of birch trees. Right now I'm just keeping at the side of the forest because out there it's just impossible to walk. It would take forever and too much energy, too much time. I'm taking my chances here. I met the photographer from yesterday once more, and he told me that the animals could be even out until 10 o'clock or something and just still eating. Besides the wind, it's a beautiful morning as well. I took some time lapses and that stuff. So just have to use it for whatever you can. The wind is strong today, this morning, and I think it just gets worse. But one fun thing is that there is a bird of prey just going all around and being dragged around by the wind a bit. I'm not sure, maybe I can get closer as I could so far, but it's really hard to get a sharp photo because it's so fast. It's really fast. We have really interesting conditions right now, and today it was supposed to rain all the time, but it didn't really. And now it's beautiful, I don't know, dramatic light right now above the valley where Don Bos is laying. So I hope maybe for some really good evening light and just a tiny bit of rain, and even a bit more of rain. I can brace. I have no problem with that. So I would be really happy if the moose gonna join us today. Finally, you never know. But maybe I can also photograph that bird of prey again. I just saw it flying somewhere over there. Oh, this is just insanely beautiful. I'm just trying to tell myself that I still have one evening with eventually good weather, because tomorrow morning doesn't look good. Because it's my last real day before I leave on Friday. Sometimes you're just not lucky. And I guess I have to deal better with that. I saw some bird cross over the marsh here. No moose in sight yet. But what is really insane is that there is quite a thin snow layer now on the height where I would have been camping only 2 days ago. So I'm kind of fine with that. I didn't have to experience that with my equipment so far. I was already thinking about second breakfast, and I met a moose, female moose. Bit skeptical animal. I guess she saw me before I saw her. I was just moving a bit through the edge of the woods here. Looked at me a lot and then went her way. That's the first picture of a moose that I got. So that's a success, I guess. Whew. Had to happen, right? I put the time in. Good that I went up this morning. Really good that I went up this morning.
So what have we done these days? I've been out every morning, every evening.
Today's the last evening that I will be on Dovrefjell. I mean, tomorrow evening I take the train. Really beautiful sunset though. I'm really glad that I could take you with me on this journey so far. Not much time left of that day. Most insane light I've seen in a month. I could even imagine the photo. Some droplets of rain in the evening sun. Backlit moose. That's a bit too much to ask for, but I could see it in here.
This last morning was really hard to get myself out and try again and again.
On this last morning it just started to snow. Kind of as predicted at least. And it's not so bad, so just tiny snowflakes. So it's better than direct rain, I would say.
I could just really spend a good time in this cabin, which made it so much easier to get through these days, which were cold and wet. And now, seeing like a small snowstorm outside, which really tells me that my time on Dovrefjell is over. I'm really happy that this all worked out as it worked out. I think I got through a tough time at some point, and I'm really glad that I made it. So really happy that I could take you with me on that journey. I'm really happy that you tuned into that journey, that you joined me. There is definitely some really nice shots of Muskox that I got this fall season, my first fall season on Dovrefjell. For the moose we have to come back. And we definitely will, because they are not as big moose as bull moose as they have up here down in Kristiansand. They are just not. So thank you for watching. I hope you see to future episodes about the wild North Dovrefjell, because there will be more over the coming seasons and maybe years, depending on how and when I can get here.